I have read the definitive 21st Century Girl Power Manifesto, and ironically, it's called Beauty Queens. Beauty Queens begins with a plane full of teen beauty pageant contestants crash landing on a deserted island. Right away, some of them start thinking about food and shelter and water and rescue, while another batch thinks they just need to keep preparing for the pageant until they get rescued. If you're thinking that sounds a little bit like the formula for a girl version of Lord of the Flies, updated for contemporary times, you'd be exactly right. And for a while at least, this novel reads like a fun, spoofy girl version of that classic novel by William Golding. And while there's no smoke monster or millionaire and his wife, I think I detect some elements of Lost and maybe even Gilligan's Island sneaking into this book. But then things start to get weird. There are some secret operatives on this supposedly deserted island, making it seem a little more like Lost. And then some pirates show up, but not to worry, they're just reality show pirates, and so then that starts to seem a little like Pirates of Penzance. Yeah, this novel is crazy and all over the place, and it's a whole lot of fun. You might know Libba Bray, the author of Beauty Queens, from her novel A Great and Terrible Beauty, and its sequels. They were historical fiction, but with a fantasy twist. Or maybe you know her book Going Bovine. It won the Prince Award in 2010, and it's a dark comedy about a teenage boy in Texas who gets mad cow disease and goes a little bit crazy. Yeah, Libba Bray is wild, inventive, creative, and out there, and never more so than in this latest book, Beauty Queens. Peppered throughout the regular narrative of Beauty Queens are memos, footnotes, advertisements, special documents, pageant applications, most of them from the corporation, the aggressive and ubiquitous marketing machine behind the pageant, and most of the clothes and beauty products and other things the girls all lust after. This book seems to start out as just a fun, silly story based on a ridiculous premise, but by the end, Beauty Queens by Libba Bray ends up being pretty sharp social satire. Libba Bray comments on all of pop culture, the beauty industry, fashion, media, gender roles, and by the end is even commenting on how governments and corporations collude for profit rather than the good of the people. Yeah, heavy stuff, except it never gets heavy because Beauty Queens is a whole lot of fun, and I think you'll really enjoy reading it. So, until next time, keep thinking and keep reading, Bookhousers.